Greetings, fellow knights and archers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Gateworlds. Episode 6, Graverobbing the Bogshrike Nests. As you can see by my head, we are still trying to improve our gear, preparing for some of the Abyss stuff, and also, maybe do some extra exploration around. Oh. Bogshrike. Anyone around to help with this? Major Mildew, I'm gonna have you go help out. What I'm trying to do is, like, minimize any injuries, further injuries to Cosmic, because I really don't need Cosmic to, like, lose another limb. Oh, and these Bogshrikes are, like, absolutely dominating him. There we go. Go for the numerical advantage. Okay. I'm going to let them off the hook for now. Now, there's more, obviously, to explore here, and then there's stuff to explore here. And I want to explore more of this tile before we go anywhere else. We're also going to want to ramp up our food production for morale and the like. I am sitting at low food and don't want to be. I have, like, pretty much every critter on the map set to be automatically hunted, but, like, that isn't necessarily enough if we're not keeping up with demand. So, the scheduling change was good news for me. The scheduling change was just, I had stuff getting delivered to the house today, and the delivery window was, like, 3 to 5 p.m., which normally I'd be streaming, so, like, I couldn't be streaming. It wasn't anything special. Just something that required a signature, and if I didn't sign for it, I wouldn't get it. Now, the other problem that we have is, like, we're arguably struggling to keep up with food demands, and there's a lot of people that want to be rescued. And, like, basically, there's no way I'm going to be able to rescue them with what I've got now. Cosmic is rocking very broken stuff. So, what I'm hoping to do is to forge, and obviously we are currently forging, forge them a new set of plate, get rid of the old shield, and start to prepare for bigger combat. And then I'll probably have to take, let's check, who is set to hunt? Jazz? I'm going to also have Terminal Serenity set to hunt as a... really don't have anyone that wants to farm. Because we're going to need more food. I mean, we're sitting on just like a few meals, and that's certainly not enough. So. Alright, you are dying of starvation. That seems like optional. You've just been smithing this whole time. And here's Terminal Serenity going for some auto hunting. Good. No, you are hauling wood. That is not what I wanted. So, another thing that I could do is all of the gray jacks and red jacks in here, I could hunt, kill, because they're enclosed, and then we could get access to the grizzly pie and all the corpses that result in this hunt. I don't want to get too close to the glump, because I don't really need a big fight with the glump at the moment. But this should bolster our food supply at least a little bit. And of course, Balatok is going to be mighty pleased that we're, like, killing stuff. Did something just shoot back at me? No, I guess I'm not hurt. Now, another thing that would be nice is if we went to an adjacent boreal tile and found a shrine for Cosmic to heal at. I'd be rather pleased if we could manage that, so that's going to be on the short list of things to do as well. So once this wall is mined out, we'll have access to the iron arrows and the grizzly meat pies and all the carcasses that we've managed to amass. Jazz decided to hunt near the glump, so I'm having Terminal stop and help. Yep, there we go. And it's getting dark, so we're going to need to... Oh, nope, don't do that. We're going to need to wrap this up. I'm going to guess that cultist is going to disengage once I get far enough, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, there it goes. Now, these are the types of cultists that aren't, like, particularly strong, so I don't need it. It's not super important. All right, the game says I have boons available. Let's buy enhanced crits and pain to gain. So enhanced crits gives a crit multiplier, and pain to gain, injured body parts permanently gain additional max hit points. So we'll see if that aids us in any way. And then this ruined wall is about to be gone. And I know that Terminal's like burning the midnight oil and then some in order to try to get access to it. But yeah, it was worth it. Cool. Why are you drinking water from there? We live next to like 2 massive ponds. What are you doing, Radlock? I don't know what's behind that larch tree. But how about you haul all those meals to the stockpile? Alright, cool. Another thing I would like to do at some point is to redesign the bedrooms to be packable. What are you doing? You were moonwalking. I caught you. I knew you were lazy, but now I have proof. I joke. So we've got iron boots. This is a spare iron battle axe, and then 2 iron shields of differing qualities or durabilities. I'm not sure really which is which. Major Mildew, you are dying of starvation, so let's get you a grizzly meat pie. And what I'm going to attempt to do is to clear more of the Bogshrikes down here in the morning after making sure that everyone's, like, stuff is you know, well to do. I don't want anything falling apart on us. I wonder if the repair mechanic's ever going to get a little bit more involved than it currently is. I hope so. I'm sure it's on the dev to-do list. Something that RimWorld doesn't even have, to be fair. So it does look like Radlock is all on Fiberweave, and as soon as Cosmic goes up to Iron, Radlock will inherit Cosmic's Fiberweave. And now that the nighttime, let's accelerate time until the morn. Oh, I guess Jazz is already up. Making sure cooking for us. Cool. Is Cosmic up? Oh yeah, Cosmic's up. I'm gonna have Cosmic wear the boots, the leg plates, which is funny considering he only has 1 leg. So I don't really know how that works, but you know, whatever. And then Radlock, you can wear the leather scale legs. Done. All right, you've got 77 stone arrows. Terminal only has 31. So Terminal, you are going to go grab these stone arrows. Jazz and Radlock have plenty of arrows. Terminal used a whole bunch up fighting those gray jacks and red jacks. Now, before I start clearing more of the ruins, I want to haul these corpses and those arrows as a higher priority. So I'm not going to start to go down here until that stuff is hauled. Mostly because we're like barely keeping up with food supply, and I don't want to throw any wrenches in that. Looking good. Here are some cosmic gauntlets. Wear it, and then Radlock, you'll get the cord. Or the scale. Oh, gate's opening. And it's from Oldfar. Oldfar is the Abyss world, and we are not yet ready to go to Oldfar. So, I'm not even gonna worry about that. But if you want to take a look, we already scouted a fair bit, but there was too many cultists for us to, like, safely breach into, so we're waiting until our gear's a bit better. More backup and all. Alright, there looks to be a lot of interesting things going on in this ruin. And that's going to be my focus today. We're still banging out the iron ingots. There's lots of iron everywhere. And then our farmers are doing what they can to try to keep the farms going. So we're up to 16, 17 meals, something like that, which is definitely better than where we were. Some of that was just bolstered by the meat pies. But we're absolutely going to need to focus more on crafting. Now, the other thing I'm doing is I'm dumping my trash at Oldfar. The, like, fiber weave stuff and, like, old wooden clubs. As just a way to get rid of it. So we can get rid of it pretty easily that way. Yeah, we'll see about more limbs. Time will tell, won't it? So we have lots of iron arrows, and I'm going to probably conserve the iron arrows for when we go somewhere dangerous. So at the moment, all of our archers are rocking stone ones, which are good enough for, like, the local fauna. I don't want to invest more in that. We more or less let the whole day pass, having just done crafting and the like, but Major Mildew's finally making the last piece of plate for Cosmic, and then when that's done, we can go exploring some more. And Draco, thank you for the resub. Glitch for the cheer. Krusty Rhino and Arcmaster for the resubs too. Alright, there is the plate armor. Ba-boom. I'm gonna have Cosmic wear it, and then Radlock is ready to wear the scale body. So, we're pretty well geared. Everyone's asleep. And in the morning, so this gate's gonna close. In the morning, I'm gonna make a push for more of the southern ruin. Try to figure out what's in there and whether it could help us out or not. We are sitting on a lot of raw resources. I also think at some point I need to redesign the bedrooms and stockroom to be more efficient for packing and the like. Hey girl, what's up? Hello. Oh, hey sweetie. So that the buildings and crafting buildings are just like easy to pack up and move. You know, that'll make a lot more sense. I think the snapling probably came from another world. I don't think they're endemic to this one. So it gated here. And I'm going to want to hunt it before it becomes one of the giant versions that are real nasty and like to hurt you. Was that it was a dog. I don't have a daughter. So when I said hi girl, indicated there was one. It was Echo. I think Echo really likes the air conditioner in my office. Because I have the air conditioner pointed at like a standing fan that kind of blows it my way. And she just like enjoys chilling in front of it. Because it's actually kind of warm in my office right now. Alright, gate's closing. And autosave. Cool. Alright, terminal, major mildew, and jazz are going to go south towards the ruin. Major mildew is our veteran brawler. And I'm going to pray for boon points. And then I'm going to demolish this wall while the two archers stand guard. I don't know what's in there, but I want to be prepared. Bogshrikes. Not the most delicious, but, alright, sorry little Bogshrike babies, but you grow up to be nasty monsters. Gotta kill you when you're young. So this looks like we cleared a cemetery of sorts. And I'm gonna do more prayer at all the grave sites. For boon points that we can put to use strengthening our belief in Balatok. And then let's demolish these. Rather than claim, I'm just going to demolish. So far so good. Looks like this is a double wall here, something like that. It's going to be a little bit harder to get through. Oh, don't argue about the gods. Come on, guys. We're all on the same... Well, actually, you guys aren't on the same team. Terminal Serenity believes in some weird stuff. What do you believe in again? You believe in... Irazan? Well, okay. I can see why you argued. Alright, explore... this is in the way, isn't it? I don't... So the reason why I don't want to dig up the, like, skull there is when you dig up the skulls, it gives you debris, which is worthless. Whereas, destroying the walls gives you stone, which you can build with. And, like, maybe we want to replace... Oh, Bogshrikes. Maybe at some point we want to replace our wooden buildings with stone ones when I redesign them, so that they're fireproof, and when we pack them up, we have, like, much stronger buildings. I think that's, like, not a bad idea. Actually, you know what? Don't even destroy that wall. This is free kills, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, you know what? Never mind. It's taking too long. I'm gonna have Major Mildew explore the rest. Yep. Okay. So there's only one grave to explore, and I'll do the rest of the exploration tomorrow. Oh, you lazies. You could have hauled the Bogshrikes, but you just walked off. I caught you. Alright, boons. We have a bunch of TBD boons, so, like, they're not doing anything for me. So I'll buy some TBD boons for funsies. Okay, little gear check. Terminal looking good. Jazz looking good. You could use some repairs. Done. Now, so far so good. We've gone through a lot of it. There's a little bit more, but we'll get there. You worship the flying spaghetti monster? I mean, we are on a floating island connected to a bunch of other floating islands in the abyss of space, so, like, the flying spaghetti monster is like a non-zero chance that that is a thing. I'm just saying, it seems credible to me. Alright, we are almost at nightfall, so I'm not going to queue up any more big, sort of mission-y things. What I do want to do is Terminal Serenity. I guess I never went to the pinnacle here? Or, like, it didn't save or something? I don't know. So let's go back to the pinnacle, and then also this old grave boon, too. Okay, so we know where this world is in relation to other worlds around it. So if we open up the nav map, we've discovered the worlds around it, and we already knew that, so it doesn't provide us really any other information than what we already had. But still good to have. Hey, Opinion. Thank you for the resub. Okay. I am going to run away from the cultist before he bashes my legs off. And we've got... Nah, we don't have enough boon points for anything else. Not that it would really matter. Oh no! Food poisoning! So Jazz, if I remember correctly, has food safety. But that didn't protect us from food poisoning. Oh well. Give me music. I want music. Yo, you really could just go to sleep. So a lot of the crystal outcroppings around here we've already received. We have a bunch of power crystals, and that allows us to open a portal if and when we want to, which is really handy. So potentially if there's like a... you know, once we're well equipped enough, what we could do, and I'd probably pull on it, is we could search Osgrove or Hanham, sorry, in order to find other shrines or explore the abyss. So there'll be options for that soon. Ooh, a thunderstorm! Spicy! Please don't strike me. Don't let anything important on fire. We're almost done smelting up all of the ingots that we found. Well, no, that's not true. We've almost done hauling them all. We have 21 iron that we have not yet made. And I could make a... You know what? Let's build a... It's a little bit too late for this, but let's build a... I'm just going to make an executive decision. An east-facing... lightning rod to Hanham. And the reason for that is it's possible that we'll find another shrine to be able to heal ourselves. So structural lightning rod made of metal in the east position, and then Jazz. Who terminal? You go build that, because that's like the cheaper way to open up a portal rather than to use it. Oh. Crud. We are on fire. Yo. Fire. Fire, guys. Fire. Oh, well, there goes the walls. And that would exactly be one of the reasons to redesign the bedrooms and barracks and stockrooms and build them out of fireproof stone and higher durability stone and design them to be efficient so they can open up. Okay, there goes another one. So we'll get around to that at some point. Come on. You gotta put it out. Alright, there was also an indicator that a door got struck. I don't see what door it was. Ah, no. Stop it! Oh god, it's right in the... Okay. Wow. Yo, Major Mildew, I'm absolutely not... Okay. You're not independent anymore, you dummy. Oh, you dunce. I, like, clicked on it a bajillion times, and he was like, meh, or she, rather, was like, nah, I don't feel like it. Oh, there we go! Hanham! Portal is open. Major Mildew is going to go through. Major Mildew is the best equipped. And, we'll have to make some repairs to the home tile, but here we are in Hanham. Okay, cultists have someone there. We know that the red and gray jacks are there. This looks possibly like one of the healing shrines up here. And there's old graves and other buildings to be secured. Okay, this does look like one of the shrines. It also looks very guarded. So, what I want to do is to fix all of the fires here at Everfar. Or you know what? We could leave... I'm going to leave Cosmic and Radlock at home, and Terminal, Jazz, and Major Mildew will go through to clear out the portal. In fact, Cosmic should come through too, because Cosmic's also happens to be the one without the legs. Well, no, I'm going to leave you behind for now. So in order to get that done, we'll need to mine up or import the power crystals. If I'm not mistaken about what this is. Ah, crap. Stop striking the everything. Alright, manage priorities. We want to... Oh wow, my stove is gone. Okay, that's cool. I did not check whether they have food or water prior to coming here, and thankfully they did. Oh, well, that's about to catch fire. Yeah, this is a huge indicator that I need to build in stone, I think. As we are getting rocked back at home. Come on. I'm trying to lure them out, like, one-ish at a time. Major Mildew did just take a oh god. That's a dreadful hit. Bowman, can you, like, continue? Just have a shootout with this person? Because I don't want Major Mildew involved anymore. So I'm gonna have Major Mildew go through the portal. And this is a Levia shrine, so it is exactly what we were hoping that it was. Which means, let's haul 1, 2, 3 crystals to the gate. If and when we can. And then, before the gate collapses, try to have Cosmic give that over to, the Levia Shrine. So I'm going to micromanage it so they don't run out of time. Oh, come on, guys. You're really not going to do it, are you? Haul the gate. Good, you did it. I think the interaction spot was just like blocked or something. Alright, the other thing I'm going to need is the production stove again, because it got blown up. Oh, and I lost the butchery, didn't I? Processing, butchery, also got destroyed. Swell. Love it. Alright, taking a look at Hanham. We've got 3 power crystals there. So, Mr. Cosmic, as a mea culpa for having you lose your leg, used to be adventurer like me, but then cultists took your leg. We know. Let's have you approach the Levia Shrine. And then back home, let's do a gear check. Major mildew. Your gear's actually kind of fine. Yeah, everyone's gear is kind of fine. Never mind. Oh, great! Now Hanham has a lightning storm. Why does it always rain on me? Playing in my head. Alright, hustle, dude, or you're not gonna make it home. Don't worry, it's not like you'd be marooned here by yourself with, you know, without anyone looking out for you. Okay. Offer. And leg is back. Cosmic, I would like you to mine the power crystals here and export them back home to try to pay for what it cost to care for you. But it does mean that everyone has their limbs now, which is awesome. I think. I mean, Major Mildew almost lost an arm. But no, no one is got any missing limbs or anything. So we haven't cleared this facility, but that's going to be on the long list of things to do. There he goes. He got... you don't need to fight the forest fires here. I don't care about fires here. Mine that power crystal. And avoid lightning. I don't know how a person head to toe in iron plate can avoid lightning. Seems very much like a situation where you would absolutely nearly guarantee that you'd get hit, but, you know, just duck and weave? I know it doesn't work like that. So once we make this entire place safe, we can also start replacing our wooden buildings with stone ones, now that you see how annoying it is to go with wood. I mean, anyone that has spent more than a minute playing RimWorld knows. Build in wood and expect it to go kaboom. That's just law of the land. I'm going to haul these 7 meals to gate. But the gate's still stable for now. For now, being doing a lot of lifting. The other thing I should probably do is jazz you ought to switch back to stone arrows, as the iron arrows, for now, we'll reserve for, like, mighty opponents. I think that's probably the right call. I'm gonna have Cosmic, oh god, duck and weave. Cosmic grab some water, and then get the other power crystal. Getting the power crystal is really handy. I mean, they're precious-ish. And then once he gets his power crystal, we'll exfiltrate back home. Alright, we have everyone with, like... Oh yeah, the gate is losing stability just as I did that. Well, good timing. What are we doing over here? Oh, another power crystal. Alright, question for the priority. Vote for priority. Explore home tile. Build better buildings, or prep to search abyss, or other. Rad's choice. All right, we've got the... Oh man, make forever. We got the kitchen back up, and just in the nick of time because we almost ran out of food in the home tile. The farm is... So some of these crops, like, maybe burned as a result of forest fires. I think that is more than likely, which is unfortunate. Yeah, looking around, it does seem to be the case. I don't know if we're going to be able to dump to the gate in time, but I'll try. And as an insult to Levia, who healed both Cosmic and Major Mildew, I'm going to nuke the shelter over there. Oh, but I didn't mean to do it here. Misclick. Thank you for tuning in to Gateworlds, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow gate travelers.